Hello, it's me again. But if you don't know who I am, I'll do a little introduction. I am Jonathan Russ. I'm from the administration sector of Lazarus Corporation and is in charge of helping new employees and operatives get acquainted with our company. Let's start, shall we? This is the Department of Security's standard combat procedures orientation video, though this is also used as the combat orientation video for all combative and/or special operations branches inside our corporation. Let's begin with a little introduction into our standard combative affairs and operations. The corporation deals with testing various anomalous products with the potential of being commercially used worldwide. This includes testing and using anomalous weaponry and equipment. Some branches are also tasked with locating, capturing, or retrieving anomalies that can be beneficial to the corporation, or anomalies that may pose a threat to the corporation if captured by other groups that also specialize in the anomalous. All combative operations regarding Lazarus Corporation are of utmost priority, but this doesn't entirely mean you have to complete your given mission or task. Locating and retrieving anomalous objects and entities may be hard, but finding agents and operatives who have the skills to do the job is harder and overall more expensive than just trying again. Later, this also goes for operations that don't involve the capture or retrieval of anomalous objects and entities. There are many combative branches inside Lazarus Corporation, but the Experimental Research and Special Operations Group, or ERSOG for short, is the largest and most important combative force inside Lazarus Corporation, and as such, their combat procedures are used all throughout the corporation and its branches. Let's finally begin. Section 1, General Security. In this section, we will be discussing the general procedures of security, be it the security of an employee or the security of an Lazarus Corporation asset or location. You must always know, or at least have an ink of knowledge of the person, asset, or location you will be protecting, and what or who you will be protecting them from. If there's insufficient information, you may do one of the following. A. Ask your supervisor to withdraw, or B. Continue, but with caution. Sometimes it's impossible to determine a threat, so you are given the authority to withdraw when needed. Section 2, Anomaly Location and Retrieval/Capture. The first and most important step in locating and retrieving an anomaly is the gathering of the necessary information of not just the anomaly, but also its surroundings. Going in uninformed will not only lead to destruction, but also may lead to the risk of public exposure if said operation is being done in a decently or heavily populated area. The second step is to properly plan the capture of the anomaly once it has been located by intelligence, or the ISSC. The third and final step is to block off the surrounding area of the operation by a radius of at least 2 kilometers, but if not possible, a city block-sized area in the surrounding area of operation must be blocked off, and then the operation may start. And remember, never ever let the information of operations get leaked. Section 3, the final section of the General Combat Procedures Orientation video. General Operations, it goes the same way as Section 2, Information, Planning and Briefing, Operations Security and Beginning. Whilst with Section 2, we dealt with anomalies. In this section, we deal with other groups of interest. We go a bit differently with the gathering of information. We, if the choice is there, will always choose to infiltrate the group of interest we are targeting to ensure we get as much intel as we can, and then it's pretty simple from there. We make a cohesive plan and then brief chosen operatives and agents, and then we start the operation. But sometimes it doesn't always goes as planned. So we try to gather more intel and improve with information gathered from previous operations and attempts. Like a certain employee has said, we must learn to learn, or we will only learn to fail. And that's it. Thank you for watching. May you be the ones who help the world whilst it stays ignorant of its happenings. Maris Farius, goodbye.